Olson, and welcome to Inside SoCal. Today, we're bringing you some icy fun.
Curling's a fun sport. It's a great time to be had for everyone, and when we say everyone, we mean everyone.
What is the history of curling?
So the earliest records are in Scotland from about 1500. You know, a bunch of Scottish guys going out during the winter, throwing rocks on the lakes and the lochs out there. You know, it's become more modernized and more standardized. In 1932, the first Olympics for curling came out. Then it had a big hiatus until 1988 when it started to come back and made its debut in the modern Olympics, if you will. I'm an LA kid. I grew up in Culver City, and I always watched it on the Olympics and on TV, and you know, I always wish I had a place to go and try it. And there wasn't, to be completely honest.
Let's take a beat here, because this is really impressive. You went from being an aerospace engineer to throwing in that towel to helping build this Olympic facility for curling.
Yeah.
That is quite a jump. You must really love curling.
I do. It's when I got back in 2018, I remembered the people are great. The sport is great, and it's a community. You know.
Can you teach me how to curl?
Absolutely, we can teach you how to curl.
Oh my gosh, it's cold in here.
It is an ice rink. Welcome to the rink.
Okay, here we go. Hips up. And...
There you go.
Woohoo!
Give it a try. All the way to the LA. Oh! The rules of curling are such that you alternate shots between each team. Each team gets 8 stones to get as closest to the center of the target at the far end. You can take other stones out, you can hit each other's stones out, move them around, and you can play this, you know, they call it chess on ice, shuffleboard on ice.
Yeah. I'm visualizing shuffleboard because I do know how to play that.
Yeah, exactly. Curling does get a bad rap. People see that you're throwing a stone down the ice, and you know, how hard could it be? You're throwing a stone 130 feet from start to finish, essentially, at different speeds. You're trying to land it essentially on the size of a postage stamp if you do it right. Your sweepers are there. People always laugh at the sweeping. What does that actually do?
Yeah.
You know, it definitely is a team sport. All 4 people on the team are doing something actively at the same time in this sport. You know, the throwers are trying to be precision. The sweepers are trying to work their hardest to judge it to get exactly where it needs to be. And to be honest, it's a cardio workout.
Well, Peter, I think I got the hang of it. It wasn't graceful by any means.
You were great. No, you come back anytime. We love to have you here.
Thank you. It was so fun. And you were right. It is accessible to everyone. And I understand kids are welcome. Young adults are welcome.
Absolutely. You know, we say as long as you're 60 pounds or more, enough to push the rock with any sort of force, you're able to curl. And we have adaptive curling with stick. We have wheelchair curling. We have junior curling. We have high school curling. We have college curling. We have all different leagues for all different sorts of things.
Awesome. Well, thanks for having us.
Thank you. I hope you come back.
I certainly will. Here, let's brew it out. Freddie, thank you so much for inviting us into your ice cream shop.
Of course, thank you for coming.
And things look a little bit different here, so I'm guessing it's because it's Persian-style ice cream. Talk to me about what that's all about. 1,
the flavors are a little more unique, things you don't typically find at other ice cream shops. And 2, the texture and the thickness of the ice cream is different as well. So we do specialize in really authentic Persian flavors. Saffron and white rose are our 2 best sellers. They're like the chocolate and vanilla of Persian ice cream.
And I understand this is a family affair. How did your grandfather come up with the recipes, and are they ever changing?
It's just something that he learned, you know, throughout his life, and he mastered it in Iran, brought the recipes with him. His son learned from him. Now his son, who's my uncle, makes all the ice cream.
Shall we eat?
Of course.
Okay,
yeah.
show me the ropes.
All right, so definitely saffron is the star of the show.
Okay.
So I'm gonna get you a scoop of that.
Okay.
And since you like rose, we have the white rose and the pink rose. Pink is my choice, so I'm gonna get you a little bit of the pink.
Okay.
And then let's do something a little more unique. Let's try a little bit of the cucumber, which sounds weird, but it's definitely one of our best sellers. And I'm gonna top it all off with falude, which is the most unique of all the flavors. So in the pink rose, we add a little bit of cactus pear. It makes a silky texture, and it's a little sweeter. Everything is all natural, so the color you see comes from either the fruit or the nut, whatever we're using, so it's the real deal. That is for you.
That's delicious. Oh, Freddie, this is really special. Well, I've finished my ice cream, and we've finished our episode. I hope you've enjoyed our fun with ice today. I'm Erica Olson. We'll see you next Sunday. Inside SoCal is presented by Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.